Welcome to my math class. I am Mohammed Ali, mathematics teacher. Today we try to understand sin x graph and cos x graph and its amplitude and period. And after that, we will sketch another new curve and we have to find out its amplitude and its period. Now, try to understand at first the sin x graph and cos x graph. Here, this is sin x graph. In 0 degree sin x is 0, 90 degree it is 1, 180 degree it is 0, 270 minus 1, 360 degree is 0. And cos x graph at 0 degree cos x is 1, 90 degree is 0, 180 degree minus 1, 270 0, and 360 degree 1. The sine and cosine functions are called periodic function. Both of these functions are said to be periodic function because they repeat themselves over and over again. So from 0 degree to 360 degree, it's complete, and after that is repeat again. The period of a periodic function is defined as the length of one repetition or cycle. Length of one repetition or cycle. The basic sine and cosine functions repeat every 360 degrees. If you observe, you will see after 0 to 360 degree, after that it will repeat again. Cos x graph also 0 to 360 degree, after that it will repeat again. So we say they have a period of 360 degree, or if it is in radian, period equals to 2 pi if working in radians. The amplitude of a periodic function is defined as the distance between a maximum or minimum point and the principal axis. This is the principal axis. From here, the maximum point distance is 1. Or if you check the minimum point, this is also 1. And cos x graph also from the principal line, principal axis, from here to upper side, maximum point distance is 1. From here to minimum point also 1. That's why both of these function amplitude will be 1. The basic sine and cosine function have amplitude 1. Now, 10x graph, you see 0 degree to 180 degree, the tangent function behaves very differently to the sine and cosine functions. The tangent functions repeat its cycle every 180 degree. From 0 to 180 degree, it will again repeat from 180 degree. So it repeats its cycle every 180 degree. So its period is 180 degree. The red dashes, so these are the dashes. The red dashed lines at x equals to plus minus 90, x equals to 270, and x equals to 450 are asymptotes. The branches of the graph get closer and closer to the asymptotes without every reaching them. The tangent function does not have an amplitude. The tangent function does not have amplitude. So this is the basic information for sine, cos, and tan function. Now we want to sketch a curve and we try to find out its amplitude and its period. See, another very important function, important information, we have to remember these things. Y equals to A sine bx plus c. So this A affects amplitude. Here amplitude will be A. To sine x, which one is multiply mode? It's the amplitude will be A. The B, the coefficient of x, the B affects period. So the period will be 360 degree divided by B, or 2 pi divided by B. Like y equals to sine 2x plus like 2x. Here, the period will be 360 degree divided by 2, that is period will be 180 degree and amplitude will be 1. Okay, so we have to remember these things. The effect, this constant affects vertical translation, this one, and we have to remember these things also. Y equals to a cos bx, this one, this a affects amplitude, that means amplitude here a, and this b, coefficient of x is b, affects period. Period will be 360 degree divided by b, or 2 pi divided by b, and this constant affects vertical translation. Vertical translation, add with x value 0 and y value c. And another, y equals to a tan bx. We know that 10x graph, 10x function don't have any amplitude, so stretches the graph. It's just multiply this graph uh, and the fx period. So period will be 180 degree divided by b, and this one fx vertical translation. So these are the very important basic information for sine, cos, and tan function if you want to find out the amplitude and period. Now we will focus on this question. Sketching trigonometric functions. The sketch graph of a trigonometric function such as y equals to 2 cos 3x minus 1 for x greater than equals to 0, less than equals to 360 degree can be built up in steps. So we try to sketch this curve and find out the amplitude and period of this curve. At first, we have to sketch this curve, y equals to cos x. So 0 to, this is step 1, 0, 90, 180, 360, there one thing is missing, 270, and 360. Maximum point 1, minimum point minus 1. In 0, it is 1. 90 degree, it is 0. 180 degree, minus 1. 270 is 0. And 360 degree, 1. So this is y equals to cos x graph. In this curve, the period is 360 degree. Period is 360 degree because after 360 degree, it will repeat itself. And amplitude. Amplitude will be 1 because we know that amplitude will be the distance between the maximum point or minimum point from the principal axis. Here principal axis is x, this one. From here, the maximum point distance is 1. So amplitude will be 1. For this figure, for this curve, for this function, amplitude will be 1. So this is step 1. Step 1. Now step 2. If you want to sketch cos 3x. So cos 3x, we know that period will be 360 degree divided by 3. So it will be 120 degree will be period, and obviously amplitude will be 1. So if we sketch this curve, at 0 it will be 1. The previously 90 degree it was 0, so it will be 90 divided by 3, horizontal value divided by 3. So 30 it will be 0. 180 degree it will be minus 1. 180 degree divided by 3, that means 60, it will be minus 1. And 270 it was 0. 270 divided by 3, that means 90, it will be 0. And so after 30 degree, it will be come in the next position. That means 120, it will be 1. 150, it will be 0. So it will be y equals to uh, cos 3x. Now step 3, if we want to sketch y equals to 2 cos 3x, here the period will be, still period will be 360 degree divided by 3, that is 120 degree. This is period. And amplitude multiply this point, that means 1 multiply 2, so it will be like 2, and minus 1 multiply 2, it will be minus 2. So maximum point, minimum point from the principal axis distance will be 2. So if we sketch this curve will be like this. This will be like this. It will be like this. In this way, you can sketch. So it is y equals to 2 cos 3x. Now finally, if we subtract minus 1, now we want to show you. Now y equals to 2 cos 3x minus 1. So translate y equals to 2 cos 3x minus 1 by 0 minus 1. That means y value we have to add minus 1. Period will be 360 degree divided by 3, so 120 degree. Amplitude will be 2. Why amplitude 2? Because this 2, this is y value. If we subtract this is add minus 1 here, it will be 1. At the 0 coordinate, 0 degree it is 1. 30 degree it was 0. So it will be minus 1. 30 degree it will be minus 1. It will be minus 1. 360 degree it was minus 2. So it will be minus 3. 60 degree it will be minus 3. Now it will be minus 3. 90 degree it was 0. It will be 90 degree it will be minus 1. And 120 degree it was 2. So it will be 1. So here our principal axis also changed. It was y equals to 0. Now our principal axis will be y equals to minus 1. So we said that from principal axis, the difference between maximum point and minimum point will be amplitude. From here, the distance is 2. From here also, this distance also 2. That's why our amplitude will be 2. So I think everybody understood this maths. Still, if you have any confusion, please contact with me. Now, if I want to show you this sketching by Desmos curve, y equals to cos x, this is like this. In 0 degree it is 1, 90 degree it is 0. Now, the second option, y equals to cos 3x, y equals to cos 3x. So cos 3x. So y equals to cos 3x, this curve is like this. And if we mention here y equals to cos 2 cos 3x, 2 cos 3x is like this. But finally, minus 1, it will be like this. Okay. So their asymptote principal axis will be y equals to minus 1. So from here, the difference between maximum point is 2, and also minimum point difference is 2. So our amplitude will be here 2, and period will be 120 degree. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you all. Please subscribe my channel.